Hey friends, how you doing? Day 195, and it is a Monday motivation, my friends. And today, actually, I was listening to a voicemail. Every day, I plug into the community and just get some positive input, right? And so today, some stats were actually shared about millionaires nowadays, and so I thought I'd come in and just share some of these with you, because I know there's a lot of you in my network that are entrepreneurs or people who definitely want to, who have bigger dreams, and so. I know on the journey at times it can get quite frustrating, especially if you're not where you think you should be after a certain amount of time. But my question is, why do you think you should be at a certain place? Right? There's a lot of no. There's a few stories of people who make it big at a very young age, but those are a very very small percentage. And so I'm going to share with you some stats on millionaires, and so and hopefully give you a better perspective in terms of where you're at. Because most likely, you're right on track if you're hustling. And when I say hustling, that just means working your ass off. Working your butt off towards making your dreams come true. Okay? I just use the word millionaire because I think, people can kind of get a reference, right? It's more about just being financially secure. It's about really just going for whatever your dream is to make that dream come true, right? And so, let's see here. So, some stats here. Oops, wrong one. Here we go. Okay, so this is from Fidelity's Millionaire Outlook survey. Okay, so they surveyed people who are millionaires, and they got their stats. Okay, so here, 86% of millionaires made their own wealth, meaning they started with nothing. Okay, so what does that mean? That means you have the opportunity to do the same thing. 86% of millionaires these days. On average, it took them 32 years to reach the $1 million mark. So if you're only 10 years into your journey, you're still on track, right? Everything you do now is actually preparing you to create the success that you want in the future. Just don't stop. Keep your eye on the prize, whatever that is, okay? Another stat, 80% of current millionaires didn't reach that mark until at least the age of 50. Okay, so if you're younger than 50, which most of you are in my network, then again, you're on track if you're still hustling. Okay, let's see here. Stanley Report. Stats says 60% of people who are millionaires are entrepreneurs. Okay, so, you got to build something, right? You got to add some value out there. Global Entrepreneurship Monitor states that this is an interesting one. The biggest group of people who are becoming entrepreneurs these days, the age range is 55 to 64. And the average age of millionaires these days, the average age, is 65. And obviously you guys can go online and actually find all these stats yourself. But I just want to share this because I talk to a lot of people who do have goals, do have dreams, and they go for them, and then they fail at a business or fail at a side hustle or whatever, right? And then they give up, thinking, oh, they're not good enough, or it must not be for them, or whatever reason that they want to justify the results. But the truth is, most people don't actually reach that millionaire mark until way later in life. And so the key, though, I believe, it doesn't say in these stats, but, is that you got to keep trying. If you choose to stop at some point, it basically guarantees that you'll never become a millionaire. And again, I'm just saying millionaire. It doesn't, again, it's just a mark where we can all say, oh, wow, okay, well, that basically represents for most people financial security. That doesn't really buy much of a home in Vancouver, but typically, if you have $1 million, you're pretty secure, right? So anyway, I just want to share some stats with you today on this Monday motivation, and hopefully remind you that if you're out there hustling, or you've kind of given up on your dream or whatever, just get back on there. My belief is that whatever you're doing right now to try and better your life, and hopefully humanity as well, that you are learning lessons and developing skills that will get you to where you want to be in the future. just don't give up and just don't stop, right? It's just step by step by step by step. What if you just became 1% better every single day? How far can you be in a year? How about 10 years? How about 20 years? Right? It'll compound. Okay, my friends, that is all for today. Hope you're having a great Monday start to your week. Come on now. I'll see you soon. Ciao.